Thunderer has 14 random battles on their account. Well, they might only have 14 random battles, but they may have a lot of co-ops. Hey, Lancer. How you doing, man? By the way, Lego, thanks for looking at the DD stuff. There was probably some more relevant stuff. You'd mentioned, you know, the zooming in, zooming out. Toward the end of the coaching session, I was telling him just stay zoomed in, just stay in, you know, focus on getting the hits, focus on making things happen. Because there was a lot when it was pulling out and then going back in, the aim would be different than the last time. And then the aim would be different again the next time, and the aim would be different again the next time. So the shooting was very inconsistent, but that was something that got addressed later in the 3-hour session. I mean, for the most part, it was hitting a lot of basics, and I'm not a DD main, so when teaching CV, I can't give people a CV from A to Z, you know, not well. Oh, we could go for that Baltimore. Oh, but he's gonna get behind the island, which will suck, so wouldn't that be great, though? It's fine. Just keep going for, well, actually, no, because he's gonna turn. We didn't actually get whatever there. Oh, there's just, somebody is everywhere. But like, I can't teach, fuck it. CV just start at the start, end at the end. I find that my head has too much stuff in it. It just has one giant ball of post-it notes smashed together on a globe or something, that my mind will spin the globe and this, I need this information, oh no, this information now, which can get really confusing. And I certainly don't have like a how to teach destroyer tutorial, so my assumption was, well, we'll just kind of start at the start, and what happens will happen, and we'll go with that. He does accelerate, which is good. I mean, it keeps him out of his smoke screen. Fighter hopefully keeps him lit.
Fighter airborne.
Does he overturn into a torp? That'd be hilarious.
Fighter destroyed.
Can we pull him further out of his smoke screen? He wants to reverse, wouldn't he? He does want to reverse. He might eat one torp, he might eat all three. He only eats one. I wasn't ready to double down on him reversing just yet. We'll drop a fighter. Keep that shit lit. You can rocket the Balti. Thanks for the tutorial, we'll try to improve, but my instinct is always to go forward. Just need to have you shout stay alive in my head. That's literally, so, just fun story for me. I fix machines, I fix fitness equipment, and I've taught people how to do it. Well, one guy was the brother of an owner. So this dude, you know, he's in his 20s, you know, he's still figuring shit out. He's worked at like GameStop selling video games for years. And, you know, he wanted to do something that wasn't going to be like a minimum wage. That's way too high. He wanted to do something that's not like a minimum wage gig. He wanted to kind of, you know, like, well, what's the next step in life? And he thought, well, maybe I can learn this, you know, fitness equipment stuff, because my sister bought a business where they, God, it's terrible. That movement was awful. I'm sorry. Whoa, that was really bad. So he joins his sister's business. Her sister and her husband purchased a fitness business with, I think, a loan from their parents. And so they were still new at it. I had gotten hired on shortly after they bought the business. And then they brought in the brother. So I'm teaching the brother, you know, I'm talking to him about, do you know what electricity is? He does, sort of. So, okay, we're going through, we're talking about electricity. We talk about diagnosing. We talk about, you know, how does this stuff work? This works, and then this works, and then this. So, like, when you're figuring shit out, you know, you're kind of going through this logic problem to try to figure it all out, right? We can keep him locked on a line. He's dead. There's too many people shooting at him for him not to be dead. So
Autopilot mode enabled.
after he's been with me for like a week or 2 or 3,
Reporting the position of a strategic target.
he's looking at a bike, a spin bike that, you know, you would ride or something at a gym. And he's tested it out a little. It's got a noise to it, and he's just not sure, you know, what the noise is. There we go. That's cool. So he looks at me and he says, "Well, should I open it? Should I open it to try to, you know, look at it further?" And I looked at him and said, "What do you think?" And he's like, "Well, that's why I'm asking you. I don't know." "No, I realize you don't know, but I'm asking you. What do you think?" And he got really mad because when you're learning stuff, you know, kids learn stuff, toddlers learn stuff, adults learn stuff. Everybody goes through the process when they're learning, and learning can be really frustrating. And he was frustrated. He got really fucking mad that it's like, you're here to tell me, you know, or teach me how to deal with this shit, and you're not helping me. You're just, you know, he thought I was like goading him or egging him on or something. And I looked at him and said, there's going to be a point where I'm not around anymore. You know, maybe you'll call me or you'll call customer support or something, but what I can leave you with is an obnoxious little voice in the back of your head. Should I open it? And then you'll hear my voice going, "What do you think?" Give me a son of a bitch. And then you'll just open it, find out what you can find out, and like I can leave you with that little obnoxious voice that'll just be like, "Ah, shit." So we did a coaching session with one guy who was in a midway and ranked, and he was constantly running out of engine boost. Like that was just it was happening all the time. So I told him, engine boost, engine boost, engine boost, engine boost, engine boost, engine boost, over and over and over again. And there's part of him like, bruh, I get it, I understand. And yet I kept saying, engine boost, engine boost. And he told me like 2 days later that in the back of his head, when he plays now, he has this engine boost, engine boost. Or Porky, who did a podcast, I did 2 podcasts with. He said that he was backseated by Stratmania, who is widely regarded to be one of, if not the best CV player in Asia. And he said that Stratmania would constantly be saying efficiency, efficiency, efficiency. Like everything you do is about making things more efficient, making things happen. Yeah, whatever, we live. That's the entire, you know, entire core of what he does and how he plays. Efficiency, efficiency, efficiency. So if you remember that and you act on that, then that's going to be something that's going to hopefully drive you forward toward better play, or at least thinking about the play that's going on instead of just reacting instinctually. You found shit happens too fast at tier 9, you move back to tier 6 and tier 7? Sure. I mean, that's perfectly fine. That's part of the way the game is designed. Tier 5 and 6 has worse RNG on the guns, has smaller ranges, has slower ships. Well, why? Because it slows the gameplay down. If you have somebody who has amazing accuracy in a tier 10 ship, well, tier 6 ship, the accuracy is not that amazing, so there's only so good you can do, which slows down how quickly you murder people. So it kind of keeps you in check. Same thing with a tier 6 CV. Like, you can do a lot in a tier 10 CV, you can do some in a tier 6 CV. Hey, Humpy Bane. Okay.
Destination reached. Autopilot mode disabled.
Attention, reporting the target position.
Somehow this is still evenish. Gonna pull the rune further south. Nope. That should be a 3. That's a kill. He's dead.
Enemy cruiser destroyed.
See Immelman taking shots from the Kerr first? Interesting.
Fighter airborne.
Can I long torp this? Just have to drop before the planes go red. We can bomb battleships. Has he still got a Thunderer on top of him? Yeah, he still got a Thunderer on top of him. Okay, so the Immelman is down. That's a pretty big get. Drop this for general spotting. Maybe we can take the Thunderer here.
Fighter airborne.
No. He did some damage though. That's nice. I can't go back in on that. There's just too much AA to cross over, but we can strike the Thunderer from this angle. And at least the Citadel damage is going to stick a little better. Thunder uses defensive AA. That's going to hurt. We probably... Nope, we lived through that. That might result in a kill. We can bomb the Missouri now. Bismarck would also be a good choice. But the Missouri is active threat. Plus he can radar a Shimakaze and potentially get a kill. And he's closer, which is also nice. Let's give the Missouri some side-eye in terms of flak gunnery. Still eat some flak because we're the best ever. Gonna keep bailing. Cool. Bombs for the Missouri or the Bismarck, whichever. If the dude's still alive. Which he is. No spotting will drop a fighter, so the Shimakaze can farm. He's healing. That's going to be our kill, not the Shima. Love you too, friend. Let's kill this so he doesn't kill all of our planes. Torps for the Bismarck.
We destroyed an enemy battleship.
Bombs for the Bismarck. Because, I mean, Torps, I'd have to go around something to get the strike. He could go this way, he just pulls forward and completely jukes. Bombs we actually have good strike lines for. This camo is lit. This is the Transformer camo. Be kind of funny if they transformed and threw the bombs down at the ship instead of like just dropping them. You know? It's turning now. Might actually catch Torps. Bismarck does not turn well. Although he straightened out or something? No. Could fake out. We do get a sit there.
Enemy battleship foundered. Our team has taken the lead.
Healing 25, doesn't matter. Okay, well we pulled it back, which is good. Too many computer resources to render the animation. Maybe. I mean, if it's all a pre-programmed animation, you're just cycling the animation like a video, I would think.